What's up, y'all? Winnie here, and welcome to the Mega Man Z/ZX collection. I am already not sure how I feel about the art style. It came out in 2020, dang. Next. No save data. Yeah, make some save data. I wonder if there's going to have Rookie Hunter mode like the other collections. It has autosave. Z or ZX. Okay. All I did was click the arrow button. I didn't even actually click on it. Okay, cool. Voice settings. So the casual scenario mode is what it's called this time, and then also save assist. So we're going to be doing Mega Man 0 this time. Like I said, really not sure how I feel about this art style. Let's see. Turn on to play a mode focused on enjoying the story. Save data will be saved as casual scenario mode, and turn on to enable continuing from the last save assist point reached. I guess I should probably check out how it plays without casual scenario mode first. Since the reason I used rookie mode or rookie hunter mode for the last series was because it felt like not that it felt like I needed it, it's just once I got used to it, I wanted to see if it was going to be every game making me immune to everything. Let's see. By pressing whatever that button means while in game, you can access the options. Here you can change various options, quit the game, etc. So maybe I can turn on casual mode from there. You can tell me the tutorials and then also do what I clicked. 0. This looks like it's a Game Boy Advance game. I hit the button, nothing's happening. This really looks like it's a Game Boy Advance game. I guess I can check that while I'm looking for the boss order. What? What kind of monsters are these? Yeah, it was a Game Boy Advance game. A dead end? It showed me the one for ZX. That's not what I want. What is that? A robot fairy? Leave this to me! Stay back, Seal! Are these even the same people? You should go, I'll take care of them. This must be... What the heck? This must be Zero! We found him at last! Ah! I don't know what kind of voice to give to that creature. What should I do? Watch out! We are cornered! We have to evacuate now! But we have no time to argue! Well, blood spray, so I guess that was a human. Melon! Why do you have a robot fairy? Why is that a thing? Huh? You should use my power, you have no choice. Passy? If I do, you'll be... Don't worry about me. Everyone is waiting for your safe return. Are those the enemies? Okay, thank you. I should thank you. Goodbye. If this was what you had to do to free Zero, why didn't you just do this as soon as you walked in? Zero has been resurrected. Was he dead? Zero? Help me, please. Right, Game Boy Advance. Why does he just have a pistol? Even if he doesn't have the Z Blaster, shouldn't he have an arm cannon? I've been webbed. Also, I wasn't able to, like, find the boss order before they started talking again. Get out of here. Oh, she has health? But it doesn't seem to be able to charge the pistol. This Zero is just like a worse version of Axel from X7 and 8. You got a cyber elf. What do you mean I got a cyber elf? What's a cyber elf? It did say it was Capcom that made this. It's a dead end. What should we do? So much for a dead end. Thank you. This place seems to be a prehistoric laboratory. Laboratory! We may be able to find a trend server which we can use to go back to the resistance base. There she go. How nice! This passageway is collapsed in. Sarcasm. Shall we go back? Stay back! Yoink. Zero, no, run! You can't damage this thing with a buster! That's not a buster, it's a pistol. I certainly seem to be damaging it. Ow. Oh, okay. Rats! Is that another cyber elf of some kind? Huh? Use this, Zero. Why did a computer screen just spit out the Z-Saber? Who are you? Hurry! You have to save her! Don't waste time! You got the Z-Saber. And then died. Don't make me do all that again. Capcom, did y'all just make a Mega Man Zero game and just... So the reason I'm hesitating right now is because other than it having Mega Man characters, this is just straight up Metroid Zero mission. The music, the design, the sound effects, this is just straight up Metroid Zero mission with Mega Man characters. Yoinkus boinkus. So do I have to get hurt to get the sword, or do I just have to survive for a while? Downsides of this being a Game Boy Advance game, I've spent the whole Mega Man series shooting with the X button, and now it doesn't work like that. Like, I know the Battle Network games were also Game Boy Advance games, but at least that's going to be getting played on the Nintendo Switch. Rats! I hope all of these weren't Game Boy Advance games. Yes, thank you for the sword that you spit out of a computer screen somehow. Oh, now I can dash. How do I use the sword? The Game Boy Advance did not have enough buttons for this. And I can't turn on I can't turn on the stuff from here. Elf. So do I have to equip it from the menu? Yoink. Like, I'm clearly hurting it. Or can I only open it when the hatch is, or hurt it when the hatch is open? Did I just hit her? Why is that a thing that's allowed to happen? Rude Awakening. Complete the opening stage. It looked like I struck down her instead of the robot. I can't believe you were able to destroy a golem. We were right. You are Zero the legendary Reploid. Zero? Is that my name? I can't remember. Just relax for a moment. You have hibernation sickness. I'm sorry for forcing you to wake up. And thank you for saving me. My name is Seal. I'm a scientist! I can't take this seriously, like, at all. Let's go to our base before more enemies arrive. What if I'm not the Zero you were talking about? You proved to me that you are Zero by saving me from the golem. We're in luck! The trans server is still active. Stand on it and press up, then you can go back to our base. Let's go! Return to base. What do you mean, feed elf? Clear time, 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Who you fooling? Enemy 51, damage 54. Retries. Elf. Yeah, for whatever reason, Google is really not doing nothing for me for the boss guide, so maybe this game doesn't work like that. Welcome to our resistance base, Zero. This is a shelter for injured Reploids who are suspected of being mavericks. We have fought so hard to survive. However, we know that the end is coming, but that's why we've been looking for you. You're our last hope. Most of us think that Zero is nothing but a fantasy. However, few still believed in your existence and have looked for you. You are Zero, the legendary Reploid who fought with X to save the world 100 years ago. X? That name sounds familiar. X, that legendary Reploid is still alive and he's trying to retire all of us. What is he evil now? X is trying to retire you. His plans have already begun. Many innocent Reploids are being retired as we speak. We need your help, our future depends on you. Please help us. Thank you! It's like a dream come true. Now, with your help, I think I can save everyone. I have something I need to ask you. Please talk to me when you're ready. So, X is evil in this game, or is something else happening? Also, the dash is on, like, double tapping. It's locked. I can't do nothing until I talk to her, so... Are you ready? Now listen. What I want to ask is if you would try and do something that no one has been able to do so far. I want you to destroy the disposal center where they retire our comrades one after another. Even while I speak, there may be retiring a Reploid who was wrongfully suspected of being a Maverick. To prevent any additional loss of Reploid life, please destroy the enemy facility. Will you accept? That doesn't sound like something X would do. He spent half the last series trying to get war to stop. Why would he just be like, okay, well, I guess the only way to make the war stop is to just delete all the Reploids? That doesn't sound like what X would do. The disposal center. It's up ahead of you. Please rescue our comrade. Ow. Ooh! Why do they animate it like that? Slice. Slice. You got a cyber elf. But why though? Excuse me. I see the immediate enemy respawn is back. Get out of here. You would think the Gameboy Advance wouldn't be able to do that. And I guess having a jetpack gives you more health. Is there even anything over here? Okay. What? I don't know what the casual mode would like do for the difficulty. Z-Saber skill up. You can now perform a double slash. I sort of doubt that putting on the casual mode will do anything about the fact that I'm just not enjoying this. Like, it's pretty, but gameplay-wise, it has many of the things I dislike about Mega Man. But it also, it's basically Metroid Zero Mission. I'm not trying to be reductive about it, because it might just be the Game Boy Advance's engine, but like, it's kind of just Metroid Zero Mission. Through the shutter, you'll reach the disposal center. So is it the boss, or is it just... Did X get Sigma'd or something? I'm Aztec Falcon. Hapuya, the Guardian, sent me to clean up. Hapuya? Help! Help me! You must be some of the garbage. Yeah, just in time. I'll dispose of you both together. What if I kill you? Oh, I'm not killing him. Yeah, yeah, I'm moving on. That's not what I wanted. Quit game. I don't know what X Chaser is, but while I'm curious about the stuff they're setting up for, like, what the game is, let's see, Game Edition, Rockman Zero. I feel like the only difference Rockman Zero is going to make is it being in Japanese. I should probably still see what difference it would make to have casual scenario turned on. I assume Since it's, oh, the focus is on the story, it's probably still gonna just be... It's probably still just gonna be making me invincible. But let's see what difference that makes. I'm definitely curious to find out what's going on. I feel like they're not going to make any effort to explain what's going on between games like the older games did. Also, I can't skip watching all of this again. Also, it does look like the reason I couldn't find a boss order is because there is not one. She's still running. So that, now I know that that's a cyber elf. I kind of hate it. But the first boss saying who sent them there heavily implies that X is not the one behind this and someone's just feeding them bad information. Because if this is where Zero's been for 100 years, that's probably not X that's doing this. But in between episodes, I'll probably look up what's going on. Unless these are the games where the weird flashbacks of X come from. No time to argue, there he goes. She's shell-shocked from just watching this man die. Oh, I guess, like, they do all look like they kind of have Mega Man heads with laser eyes on them. If I could just randomly find cyber elves, though, I guess it doesn't really mean that this one is really that important. Defeat the random bootleg X's. Oh, okay, so it looks like what it did was give me a double length health bar with two layers? That recharges. Okay, it doesn't recharge, it's just it looks like all of the enemies were giving me health back. So they didn't make me invincible, they just gave me a lot of health. Defeat the bootleg evil X's. I haven't gotten any cyber elves though. Laboratory. And so is the boss gonna have less health, or is the only change that I just have a whole lot of health? Would it have even been possible in game to get this much health? Level F. If I have this much extra health, what's the tell for getting the sword? Is it just when the bricks come in? Why am I allowed to hit her? Okay, so it's just a timing thing. Screen somehow. Wait, is the screen X? It would make a lot more sense for that to be how I get the Z-Saber if that's actually X and the thing calling itself X is something else. Who are you? Hurry, you have the saber. Don't waste time. Okay, now I have to equip the Z-Saber. Wait, hold up. 4 sub-tanks. No. Seriously, why am I able to hit her? Unless that was just it squeezing her. To squeeze. Mission complete. Mission complete. Hibernation sickness. I feel like he's not the Zero she's talking about, but maybe he is. The art style is so different that I have doubts. Return to base. I will not be downloading an elf. 1 minute faster, woo. So I can fast forward the dialogue a little bit. My best guess is that somebody hijacked his body. And that's why he was just like an orb in a computer going like, hey, take the sword, help her. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to like fight an evil that's in his body somehow. I don't know how they would have pushed his soul out. But it sounds like that's what's going on. So I should be able to actually beat the level now. And it does look like this game goes off of you level up as you do things. Not that way. Bite me, seal. Oh, okay, I guess I'm assuming that you go other ways, like when you have more stuff you can go back to levels. Because otherwise, why have secret paths just for the express purpose of saying you can't take them? That would be dumb. Ow. 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 Okay, so I guess there's nothing that way. I feel like I should be able to grab that hook. Whee! Ow. Can I jump on this? I can't. It didn't really do anything for me, but it's interesting that I could. Ow, my skin. Ow. It looks like the enemies don't respawn as quickly in this mode either. Because before they were respawning like as soon as I turned my back on where they were. And that's not happening now. Up the car, to the door. Silent seal. Silence. Silent. I don't want to squish. Are those two big dudes down there my guys too? Oh, the thing is falling this whole time. By the power of way too much health, I'm just gonna eat these hits and beat you up. Is it possible to beat him with the... Oh. Thank you! I never expected someone would come to rescue me. Thank you so much! I'm so in shock! I'll return to our base when I'm able to walk again. You can go back, I'll be fine! Thank you for your cooperation, Zero. That is the Thunder Chip, I presume. You must get it before you return to the base. You got the Thunder Chip. Oh, there was a door the whole time, why didn't y'all just leave? What? Why didn't you just leave? Two minutes, 27 seconds. Level B. Codename Collector. Zero, thank you! I never thought I'd see the day when the Replicate Disposal Center was destroyed. Innocent replicas will be safe for a while. Thank you so much, Zero. You know the disposal site had a door straight to teleport back here, like right there. They all could have just left. You are Zero, the legendary Reploid. I'd like to ask you again for your help when you have the time. As if you don't mind doing us favors, please come and talk to me. I'll be waiting for you, by the way. If you go to the engine room downstairs, you'll find our engineer named Servo. He asked me to give this to you. It's called the Escape Unit. If you use it during a mission, you'll be able to abort that mission and evacuate. But remember, it will be considered a failure if you do that. You got the Escape Unit. Woo. Yeah, so even with, I don't know what 9999, I don't know what 999 crystal means. And like the sub tank, and it doesn't let the elf change, and I have no elements, but let's see. Do I just have all of the elves, or do I not have any elves? Looks like I don't have any elves, because I didn't find any elves last mission. How do I get back to the screen? Like, I was able to get here the normal way, and now it won't. Okay, anyway, I don't really like this. Like, even with being functionally invincible, it doesn't really seem like it made any difference on how much damage I'm doing to the enemies, unless that's what 9999 crystal means. Codename Collector. It's like I've got 9. Well, now I have 9 lives. Before, it's just like, you died, game over. Unless it was... No, that did happen. It just game overed me, like, immediately. I don't really like this. And I'm hoping that the rest of the Mega Man Zero games are not all Game Boy Advance games. I'm expecting they will be. I hope they're not. God help me if the ZX games are too, because this is just... It's not awful, I just am not having a good time. Because having a full-size controller acting in place of a Game Boy Advance console, handheld, whatever, the controller has more buttons than the Game Boy Advance does, and for whatever reason they made the collection for consoles not use any of them. So, meh. That's going to do it for this episode. If you liked it, like, subscribe, be groovy. If you didn't, don't. If you want to click the bell, you can do that as well to be notified of future uploads, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.